So this is my interior video. Just getting ready to pull out, going to the post office here real quick, but while we're getting ready to pull out, just fired it up, did my cold start. Sorry you missed it. We got 34,600 miles on this. I bought it new with 200 miles on it. And let's see, I put the US Speedo gauges in here. We got the carbon fiber steering wheel. I had carbon add-ons who did this for me. And actually, let me turn this on. This piece here is Bluetooth to the OBD down underneath and puts all the data in here with the TAC and everything. I've got it set on blue to match the car. You can change the color of the lights and do different things in here, but the steering wheel, you can change this to different functions as far as timers, boost, battery, engine, oil pressure, all that kind of stuff on here. I usually just leave this on the TAC. Had some carbon fiber. All this has carbon fiber. It's Alcantara on the airbag. So if you guys have any questions on how to install this stuff, there's some good, a couple good YouTube videos out there showing how to do that. I think the hardest thing was wiring in the electric, this into here. But we've got carbon fiber insert here. This is from Carbon Add-ons, but since I put this on, they started making the whole assembly, because this is like a stick-on. It's real carbon fiber, but it's like a stick-on version, so they made an actual carbon replacement for the whole bezel. So that's going to be coming in here pretty soon. I got carbon everywhere. Carbon. I got some blue accent lights in here to go where the feet go, and got the Barton shifter. So I had to paint that knob to color match because they did not make Barton shifter that color. Had that in there for quite some time too. The carpets are from Lloyd's Mats, and if you guys aren't familiar with them, they do really good work. I ordered the pile, the thick pile. It's really comfortable in your feet. Of course, this is winter time. I am driving this in the winter. Yes, I drive it all year. I don't drive it in bad road conditions, but I drive it all year because it would just drive me crazy to put this thing away for the rest of the winter time. So I will go into the trunk here after this, kind of show you guys around there. But for the most part, it's just carbon fiber accents, things like that in here. So when I get to the trunk, I'll show you guys that. But right now, we're just going to go for a little drive. And I've got some all-season Michelin Pilot Sports on here. So they do okay in colder weather. But you know what? Not great, because you know how these things go on the roads when it's warm even. But the 305 35s in the rear. And just a little tip, while I drive, I like to have my moonroof open, cracked open, so that I can hear the car a little bit better out the exhaust. Oh, California stopped there at the railroad tracks because they don't even use those railroad tracks anymore. So it doesn't matter what time of the year it is, I gotta have that open up top so I can hear the car. And on camera, you know what it's like all the electronics look like they're flashing for some reason when you watch these videos, and it's not that way on the steering wheel or whatnot. I do have a B Woody intake on here. I know that some people say that Legmaker is louder or the loudest, but I don't know how that's possible, because I mean, really, you just got a tube, an air cleaner on the end, and the supercharger sucking air. So I don't know why one would be louder than the other. So I'm assuming that they'd be the same. I don't think anybody's done like a decibel test on it or anything. And if it was louder, you got to tell me why it would be louder. But anyways, the post office is only like a couple miles from my house. But from here, you can kind of see the hood. In my first video, I did a exterior mod list. I probably forgot some things, but I always like it from here. I can, from this angle, of course, you can see the clear hood, but if the sun's not shining right down on it, I can see the engine bay. But I'll be right back. This is funny. About 4 years ago, I did a video from this exact same spot. So I parked the car in the exact same spot too, which is kind of funny. But the car looks a little bit different than it used to. So I'm going to show in this kind of lighting what the interior looks like, as it's a little bit better with this lighting. Yeah, any questions, let me know. But as far as the trunk, I think that's really the last place we need to look. I usually keep my cleaning supplies from the shows and stuff in here. So I've got like cleaning supplies in the garage, cleaning supplies there. So I got a Lloyd's mat carpet back here too. We've got a, this is from Speedlogix, the strut brace. And I had it chromed with a shop that's kind of close to here. Took the fire extinguisher, painted it blue. And my favorite part, I got an EMP protector back here. So in case there's a big apocalypse, this car should still run. Of course, if I'm the only person on the road, I guess I'll be a target more than what I am already. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a Hellcat up there too. But really, the interior is pretty standard. I don't have, like, you know, the seats all done up extra, so most of that stuff's like stock. But I love these seats. I love the way it all fits together and looks. It's kind of cold out here, so I'll probably keep the interior the way it is. I'm happy with it. I don't do like stereo systems or anything in my cars, although I do like to listen to music. I don't need all of that, so the way that I have it set up is going to be the way that it's set up for good. There is some fine detailed stuff that I'm going to finish it off with, but I can go over that in a later video. I'm going to kind of... What? There's nothing behind me. I hate when it does that. Beep, 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 and it makes you think you're going to run over something and there's nothing there. I like mine in custom transmission track, everything else on street. That's my favorite setting. I'm gonna pull out of here, do a little pull, because I always do every time I leave the post office. There's a nice straight stretch of road right here. See, I barely even touched it. 25 degrees, the tires just break loose. Anyhow, my next video is going to be engine bay, which is my favorite part, so stay tuned for that one.